Hey everyone, this is Paul, the Comic Book Misfit, coming at you with this week's comic book reviews. New series coming up called Comic Books on a Budget. We're going to start reviewing comics best of the week. See if you can get under 20 bucks. A reasonable price for fans, for kids, parents that want to give your kids allowance money to choose something good. Comic books are a great way to get kids to start reading. So this week, I'm doing nothing but DC. We're going to go ahead and start with Action Comics number 966. Okay, Superman. Action Comics is the comic that started the superhero franchise. So this week's comic, gotta say, is a bit of a hard read. For new readers coming into stories, if you're unfamiliar with the storyline, you're going to have a really tough time. Other publishers like Marvel, usually Marvel, IDW, Image, sometimes they'll put a little blurb in the first page to let you know, hey, this is what happened in previous issues, this is where we're at now. Unfortunately, Action Comics doesn't do that. I'm coming in fresh, have no idea what's going on. This issue focused a lot on Lois Lane. Backstory as to why she's returning to the Daily Planet. As you can see on the cover, it says Lois Lane back at the planet. Well, where's she been? Well, Lois has become a mother. She and Clark have a child. They're living incognito. Apparently, if you're picking up the issue, something happened with a parallel universe Clark, and I gotta go back and do some research. Editors even put little comic panels in here, little dialogue panels that say, for a full story, refer to previous issues. I gotta say, new readers might want us to brush up before picking up Action Comics, but if you're a Superman fan, check it out. Superman has a son. The whole family aspect plays into this. He has a pretty tender moment explaining why he's gonna have to be a single dad, or so-called single dad, for a while because mom is going back into the workplace. Different aspect on Superman. Hopefully next issue we'll see Superman doing what he loves to do best, and that's saving the world. We'll see how the fatherhood aspect comes into it. Next issue, Batman Beyond number 1. This one was enjoyable. Being a number 1, it's going to be very accessible for people to pick up. You pull it off the rack and just start flipping through. If you've ever watched the cartoon, you're familiar with the character of Terry McGinnis. If you haven't, this is decades from now. Gotham has now become Neo Gotham. Bruce Wayne is no longer Batman. He's older. Now there's a new person named Terry McGinnis who's taken over. So, Batman Beyond number 1 picks up. Terry McGinnis is picking up the mantle. I missed the Rebirth reboot issue, but if you missed it, no worries. This one fills you in. This one's got some amazing artwork. As you can see, we got a great image of Terry getting his butt kicked by a new group called the Jokers. This group is hell-bent on resurrecting the Joker and based their entire gang around the Joker. How cool is that? You know, they're not the minions, they're the gang. Plus the idea of resurrecting the Joker decades after he supposedly died. Holy crap. So yeah, Terry kind of takes a little bit of a Frank Miller-esque turn. He's out of shape, he's picking up the mantle, and he's getting his butt kicked, just like we saw Bruce did in Dark Knight Returns. You know, it took him a little while to get his foot back in the door. I don't have enough good things to say about this issue. Just go pick it up. Do yourself a favor. It's $2.99. Number 1. Great series. Batman Beyond. Last one for the week. Batman Detective Comics number, let me check, 943. Reading it upside down. 943. Again, Detective Comics was the issue that reintroduced Batman during the New 52 reboot. Detective Comics was rebranded. Oh man, now that we've got the original numbering back, I think the original storytelling is coming along just nicely. So, again, DC didn't really do much of a backstory for new readers. However, James Tynion IV, the writer of this issue, did a great job of giving enough backstory within dialogue of the characters to fill you in. Robin, Tim Drake, no longer with us. He's been killed in previous issues. They do a great job of filling you in, letting you know, hey, he's not here. This is kind of what happened, but we pick up with the repercussions. So you have Batwoman, Kate Kane, working with Bruce Wayne, trying to get a step ahead of where Tim Drake left off. Tim Drake was a technical whiz. Tim Drake was working on some projects. Even Bruce doesn't know how to finish these projects. He's looking for help. I can honestly say I never read anything of Batwing, but they go to help well, excuse me, I just stumbled. They go to Luke Fox for help. Apparently he was another character named Batwing, another member of the Bat family. Of course, nothing ever goes smooth in Gotham. Bruce is at a gala talking to Luke Fox, and well, guess what? A new syndicate comes up. They are called the Victim Syndicate, and they make their, I don't know if you can see that, they make their presence known very clearly on the first page. They want Batman out of Gotham. So, last page, great haunting image. There, I don't know if you can see that. They're looking for Bruce. They're looking for Batman. They want Batman gone. This is part one of a pretty good story arc. I'm excited to see where this goes. To me, this brings back a lot of memories of like Scarecrow, some of the darker toned Batman stories. And it's Batman. You can't go wrong. Well, they've gone wrong in the past a couple of times, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. James Tynion has been a great writer. I'm loving the artwork here. So, Action Comics, give it a shot if you're a huge Superman fan. If you don't mind doing some research, Batman Beyond is a definite buy. You got to get Batman Beyond #1. Detective Comics, check it out. If you want to go ahead and start a story arc, if you want to catch up, wait for the trade paperback to go ahead and come out for the first few issues of this Rebirth volume. Gotta get it, guys. So bear with me. I'm learning as I go. So this is Paul the Comic Book Misfit. I'm gonna have some more issues for you this week. So stay tuned. Peace. Godspeed. Love you guys.